Welcome back to another episode of Living in Denver. My name is Adam and I got a really good one for you today. We're going to be talking about Sloans Lake, which happens to be where I live right now, so it's close to my heart. Going to be going over all four parts of town, north, south, east, and west. And you're not going to want to miss out on a fifth place I'm going to be sharing at the very end of the video. It's one of the hottest up and coming spots in the whole city of Denver. Super cool area. It's one of my favorite places to hang out, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like and that subscribe button below. Every week I'm sharing new videos just like this one. Let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What's so great about Sloans Lake is all the parks that it has to offer. So Sloans Lake has, probably 5 or 6 different areas around the lake that are great for dogs, great for taking a little afternoon stroll, checking out the sunset, getting a workout in, all kinds of stuff that it offers. So today I'm gonna take my dog Charlie out and we're just gonna do a little vlog walking through different parts of town, share with you guys a little bit about some of my favorite areas, and look forward to sharing it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Charlie, what do you think, buddy? You wanna go?
Let's go. Let's go, Charlie. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Take my dog with me.
Come on, bud. Let's go.
So I live in East Bay, which is just west of downtown Denver and just east of Sloans Lake. What I really like about East Bay is it's a great location. You can drive literally under 5 minutes, be downtown Denver. You're also really close to all kinds of cool trails. You're really close to the Broncos Stadium, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're just gonna take a little walk and I'm gonna share more about it with you guys.
Let's go, Charlie.
All right, guys, so first up here is the area that I live in, which is called East Bay. As you can see, it's a really nice location. It's just between downtown Denver and Sloans Lake. Really good parks in the area. I take my dog for a walk down by the Broncos Stadium. It takes me about an hour to do a really nice loop, or I could take about a 5 or 10 minute walk and get to Sloans Lake. As you can see, there's newer and older homes. So there's some of the 1900s bungalows and then also brand new contemporary modern style homes right next door. I really like that character that this area of town has. And as we're pulling up here, this is East Bay. So East Bay is a community of, I think, around 100 to 150 homes. They're all 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2,000 to 2,800 square feet. They're called carriage homes, so the backyard or the garages all face an alleyway, keeps all that stuff off the front of the homes and the street, looks a lot more presentable. Really nice and quiet area. A lot of the neighborhood kids are out playing football in the street, even just because there's such little traffic, especially being so close to downtown Denver. It's still such a quiet little retreat from that craziness of downtown. As you can see, lots of nice mature trees. All the homes still have some character, which is nice. And overall, just a really fun, great place. I'm really happy to live here. All right, so this is the east side of Sloan. So again, within walking distance to where I live at East Bay, but also, really close to downtown and all those areas I was talking about earlier. Lots of open parks, open, expansive areas on this side of the lake, and way, way, way less busy. This side of the lake is much quieter, which I love, and it's without a doubt my favorite part, probably in all of Denver, to see the sunset. Not only do you have the Rocky Mountains in the background, you've got Sloans Lake right in front of that, and you've got all this cool, architecture with different buildings and trees, and just an incredible place for sunsets. Another nice thing about the east side of the lake is you have a couple parks that are just really, really big, so you can take your dog off leash, throw the frisbee, just enjoy that kind of larger area compared to some of the other sides of the lake that don't have quite as much of that. So again, east side of the lake is my personal favorite, and you can see why. All right, so now we're on the south side of Sloans Lake. We're on 17th Avenue going east towards downtown Denver. If we just stayed on 17th right here and just kept going, we'd hit downtown Denver in about 2 miles. So we're super close to downtown. Off to the right is a really nice brand new community called Lake House. Really cool 7 or 8 story luxury apartment building. And since that was built, all this other really cool mixed use has been built since. So on the ground level, you've got restaurants, bars, F45 and yoga, different kind of fitness facilities, all kinds of really cool stuff. And it's all within walking distance of all the people that live in this area. So as you can see, there's not very many single family homes. It's pretty much all apartments, pretty luxury apartments at that. And there's all kinds of really cool weekend things going on over here. They actually block off this entire city block and create like a farmer's market. They've got beer gardens. On the right up here is an Alamo Draft House, sushi restaurants, Starbucks, pretty much everything you can think of. And again, it's all within walking distance. One more block up from here is Colfax. And Colfax is another area that's really been changing a lot over the last 10 to 15 years. Colfax is becoming a lot nicer. It used to have a negative reputation, especially this part of Colfax, kind of this West Colfax area, but it's also really drastically improving. So there's a lot of construction going on at the moment, but it's all for the benefit of improving the area and becoming really a hip and cool spot to live in nowadays. So there's about 3 blocks worth of apartments. Again, all kinds of cool places to walk to, restaurants, bars. There's a brand new Odell Brewery, some really cool stuff. So definitely recommend checking out the south side of Sloans Lake. All right, guys, so now we're heading over to the western side of Sloans, and this is actually another little town called Edgewater. As you can see, lots of cool restaurants and bars. This one on the right actually is dog friendly. You can have your dog upstairs on the patio. Super cool place. Lots of other nice little restaurants, locally owned and operated, family type places. Up here on the corner is my favorite pizza place in all of Denver. It's called Edgewater Inn. Highly recommend, super cool. It's been around for like 50 years, one of my favorites. And as you can see though, there's just this other cool little neighborhood within Edgewater and Sloans Lake that a lot of people really enjoy. Lots of cool farmers markets, stuff like that. So, again, every side of Sloans Lake has its own cool, unique little attributes, and this is one of my other favorites. So now I'm taking you through the north side of Sloans Lake. So what's nice about the north side is it's one of the more quieter sides of Sloans Lake. Again, there's lots of really cool homes. There's the newer contemporary modern homes, and then also a lot of these 1900s bungalows. So lots of character, tons of open space and parks right out the backyard of a lot of these homes. There's also some really cool docks. You can have there's a public dock here where you can actually take your boat out on Sloans. I see people out here wake surfing, water skiing, paddle boarding, all kinds of cool lake activities in the summertime. There's also a really, really cool dragon boat festival. It's one of the biggest in the country, and they have it at Sloans Lake every summer. Super cool place to take your kids. And again, just the nice thing about the north side of Sloans is you just have all of this park all right out the front of all these homes. So there's tons of streets here that are all within a couple hundred feet of the park. So nice views of the western slope from here as well, which I really like. It's probably one of the sides of the lake that has some of the better views. And overall, just a great side of Sloans. All right, guys, so this area is super, super cool. It's one of the newer areas in Sloans Lake, also considered Edgewater. It's just west of Sheridan, so just west of Sloans Lake. Again, though, within walking distance. And this is called the Edgewater Public Marketplace. Super cool place. I take all my friends that are out of town that are visiting always here. It's a great place to pregame if you got a bunch of people and you want to go somewhere for some food and drinks before going out to the bars or to a football game. What's cool is there's about maybe 15 or 20 individual little food trucks inside here, and you can just go up to any stand you want. Everybody can kind of do their own thing and then still sit down and enjoy each other's company. So really cool area. It's called Edgewater Public Marketplace. Highly recommend. There's also a couple really cool bars inside here, and there's even a rooftop, which is really cool in the summertime. Really nice sunsets. So definitely check out Edgewater Public Marketplace. All right, guys, well, there you have it, Sloans Lake. What a great part of town, right? So if you haven't already noticed, I am a licensed real estate agent here in Denver, Colorado. As much as I love making videos like this one, what I love even more is helping clients and friends and family, people like yourselves, find their next dream home or potentially a new investment property. So I've got my phone number and email on the screen right now. feel free to reach out, whatever way is easiest for you. I'm also happy to jump on a Zoom call and just talk to you a little bit more in depth about what you might be looking for and how I can provide value and help you along with this home search. So I love Denver, Colorado. I love sharing videos like this with you guys. Stay tuned for next week. I got another one coming for you.